Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to just change my glasses. Much better. So can everybody see me and hear me? The usual question, isn't it, on a Sunday? Happy Easter, everybody. Hope you've all had a lovely Easter Sunday. The weather's been really nice here. We've been very lucky. So I'm coming to you live this evening from the living room. And I'm joined by Lola here. And actually, I've just seen myself coming onto the TV here. Happy Easter, Jan. Happy Easter, Jan. 2 Jans. Happy Easter, Cara. Hello, Maria. Hello, Lynn. Jan says hello, Lola. Ciao, Melanie, or Melissa. Oh, hi, Jackie on tour. Hello, Pam. Hello, Inez. How are you? So what have we got? We have 116 people. That's really cool. That's great. Hello, hello. It's really strange because I have the TV on here and it's like double Andrea. This is very strange. And I actually don't even know how to turn the telly off. Oh, I've loads of chat going on this evening. Hi, Cynthia, you made it after all. That's so cool. Hi, Suzanne. I've got a little bit of a cold. Both myself and Jason have a cold. We brought a cold from Ireland. I'm going to just see, can I turn off the telly? Where is the remote? Ooh, we'll try the off button. And funnily enough, that worked. Now, okay. Now, I don't know, but on my screen, there's kind of a line across the top here. So apologies to anybody that offends, but we're working with what we've got this evening. Linda has a cold as well. And you know, I never get colds. I either get like, I usually get the flu. So I'm kind of all or nothing. Oh, there we are. And there we have Mindy and, oh no, that's Mindy. And there's Wanda. No line on Jan's screen. Okay, it's probably just me. As they say, it's not you, it's me. No line, just a bit pinky. Yeah, that's my natural pinky complexion, Jackie. So yeah, excuse the nasal voice this evening, but yeah, it's the Irish cold. Yes, Kay, Karina, we did it. Hello, Claire. It wasn't wet here today anyway, Claire. The sun shone for us today. It was really lovely. And I need to apologise to the whole world in advance. I put the patio furniture out today. So I've just jinxed the summer for you all. So yeah. If it's a bad summer, you can just blame me. The family all look relaxed. They do indeed, Ali. They do. You received your subscription box on, oh, fabulous. That's brilliant. I'm glad you received it. That's great. I hope that they have been received almost worldwide at the moment. I have to say, I am just so proud of myself and Caroline this month for getting all of the subscription boxes out, and for Sarah, of course, helping us because yeah, March was a month and a half. Thank you, Sarah. Hello, Viv. Yes. So this is the first official live really from Poundbury for me. So I did one previously just to show you around the house, and I think it confused an awful lot of people because I got a lot of emails after that asking about shipping from the UK, and yeah, I think it just confused everybody, but that was just like a quick stopover. Whereas now I am here. We've moved house, business, animals, bags, and baggage. And I can tell you there was an awful lot of bags and baggage. So yeah, we're here. We did it. We moved on Friday. So we moved myself, Jason, the cats, and Lola. So we weren't initially meant to bring Lola. The plan was that my son and his girlfriend Chelsea were to take Lola, but Lola hasn't been very well since Christmas. And we just made the decision last weekend while they were home that it would be better that we took Lola, because for the two occasions that I've actually left Ireland to come to England to do shop things, she's got really unwell. Claire's box hasn't arrived yet. Oh, that's strange. It's all or nothing really, isn't it? They arrive really fast or else they just dilly-dally. I think there's a few of the boxes just dilly-dallying around Ireland at the moment for goodness knows, I can't explain it, any reason. And just for anybody who might email me actually about tracking, I can't see any more tracking than you can when you click on your tracking. So I don't have like, I don't have extra powers with the tracking. They just kind of arrive when they arrive, which is a bit annoying sometimes, but that's just the way it is. So exhausted, yes. Exhausted but very exciting. Thank you, Wendy. So yeah, Lola wasn't meant to come with us, but yeah, she hasn't been very well since Christmas, and she's had two quite bad turns when I've been away. We decided it was better for us to bring her, because I was just afraid in case she might arrive in Scotland and then pass away, and that would be really hard on my son and Chelsea. So yeah, she's here with us. Yeah, she's in pretty good form. She is having a few little funny turns and things, but I don't know what they're down to. And maybe she has them quite often and I don't see them. But yeah, she's pretty good. She's asleep. She's snoring. There was a lovely Easter market today on in Poundbury. I knew it was going to be on. I saw it on Facebook or Instagram a couple of weeks ago, and we made the plan to go today. And we brought her with us, so she walked with us. We thought it was in a different location to where it was, so it was a little bit of a longer walk than we had planned, but she made it and she was quite happy. And she was wagging her tail and she was really enjoying it. And we really enjoyed the little market. Thank you, Alison. Alison is in sunny Northern Ireland. Very rare, yes. So yeah, we had a lovely Easter Sunday, nice and relaxed. Yesterday was Saturday, of course it was. I'm just a little bit mixed up with times at the moment, and we left on Friday, and it was a very long day. I think it was 16 hours door to door. So we left around 1 o'clock on Saturday. We got caught in a lot of traffic to the ferry, so we went on the ferry from Rosslare to Fishguard. Lola came with me in the boot of the car, and she was very happy in the boot of the car because I got her. I brought her to the vet the day before, and we got a light sedative for her and for the cats, and she slept most of the way. We got out for a little walk around Rosslare, just so she could have a wee and a little walk, but she was absolutely fine. The cats had their sedative as well, and they didn't sleep as much. Mindy was a little bit upset. I had them in two separate cat carriers, so we decided when we were going on the ferry that we'd put the two of them in together. Now they were a little bit squished, but they were really, like, for two little sisters, they just love each other. So they were just much happier in the same pet carrier. And then further on in the journey, we separated them again just to give them a little bit of space. So it all actually worked out really well. I was very worried about the cats and how they would, have their litter tray and how they would eat and all of that. But yeah, it all worked out. It all worked out really well. Hi, Louise and Brian. I hope you both had a lovely Easter as well. So we arrived here at 5 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning. I always get really confused once we go over midnight, so from one day to the next. And yeah, we're exhausted, to be perfectly honest, as you can imagine. I got a little bit of sleep, but not an awful lot, because of course, because Lola and the cats had slept for most of the journey, they wouldn't settle. So there was a lot of kind of upping and downing and going for wheeze and all that kind of thing. But Yeah, we went to bed really early last night. I think we were in bed at 7 o'clock yesterday evening, and we all slept great. So we're like new human beings today. So yeah, it was great. Isabel says it is sunny but cold in Lisbon. Okay. Well, it's been really lovely and sunny here today, which is great. Hi, Lorianne. Happy Easter to you and Larry too. Hello, Christine. Thank you. Evening, Angie. How are you? Oh, yes, and Claire is reminding us that the clocks are changing tonight, of course. No, they didn't. They changed last night, didn't they? Oh, they did. I didn't even notice. That just shows you, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, Pauline. Yeah, so yeah, we've fully moved. Jason has a van, and I had the Mini. And because Lola was in the boot in her pet bed, and because it's the Mini, of course, the top of it was open, so she wasn't like in the boot with the boot closed in the car. And yeah, she was quite happy, but the car was absolutely like rammed, so there wasn't an inch left to put in anything. And Jason's van was pretty much the same. He got stopped by the customs people in Fishguard, which is pretty normal when you have a van. And yeah, they didn't bother looking through it because they could see it was all household stuff. And I was half afraid that when the back door would open, that everything would come crashing out. But no, everything was safe and sound. So I have unpacked a lot of the car today. We've just taken the essentials out of the van that we need, and I think it'll take us a little bit of time to like unpack and put everything into a place. But I have to say, it's so nice to be unpacking, because I feel I have definitely spent 3 months packing now, between packing up the house, packing up the shop, and two lots of moving, and kind of the worry and anxiety about the cats and the dog and all sorts of things. So it's just so nice to be here. Hello, Jen. Don't worry about being late at all. I've had a lot of questions about how did it feel on Friday to leave, and was it emotional, and was I upset? And I have to say that I think since Christmas, the house hasn't felt like my home. Which I know is kind of a funny thing to say, but the fact that I've been packing and decluttering and all that kind of thing, it just hasn't felt like home. So I've just felt like I've existed there. And what's quite strange is that a lot of things have actually broken down in the house over the last couple of months. So I ran out of gas since Christmas, and I wasn't going to put in any more gas for heating. So it's been cold. The water pump has been working intermittently, so I had to keep going out to the shed, kind of poking at a switch to get the water in if I wanted to put them in the washing machine or things like that. I think all the bulbs in the light in the office blew, which I know is only a small thing, but there was 5 bulbs on it. All the bulbs went in the kitchen as well. I can't think of anything else, but they were fairly substantial things. So I didn't quite have like running water or running. I definitely didn't have running warm water, and I didn't have any heat in the house for the last while. So it's absolutely so nice here to switch on the heat, run the tap. I know they're all things that we take for granted, but when you don't have them, you certainly do miss them. So it feels lovely and normal here. It's also really nice as well to be in a smaller, cozier house, which is great. I don't feel under pressure to keep it clean. The dust had piled up significantly in the other house. So as we moved furniture, there was layers and layers of dust. Christine, that's how I felt as well. It did feel like the house was giving up. Yeah, it was definitely a sign. Yeah, I actually, Claire, I do believe in a lot of things like fate and things, and I did feel like the house was saying, go, just get out. So yeah, it was great. I kept looking at the grass out in the front garden, obviously, and I was dying to cut it. I have to say, I was really dying to cut it. But I sold my lawnmower, so there's going to be no more lawnmower modelling pictures. So my lovely lawnmower went to a great home. I was so pleased. Caroline it's in Caroline's family now, which is really super. I funnily enough managed to kind of sell all my leftover furniture in the last 2 weeks before we moved. So I just basically put them on my own personal Facebook page and announced that I was moving and put pictures up, and they were sold really handy. It was great. So that was super. And that was a really nice thing as well to see that people were coming and sort of like picking up my furniture and, you know, things like that. So I get a lot of questions about what's going to happen to my old house, and you know, I'm just not prepared to talk about it at the moment. I'm going to get settled here for the minute, and the move has been ginormous. Between moving house and moving business, both were difficult. Would I do it again? Is another question I've been asked as well. Oh, I definitely would, because I feel I've gained far more by moving. So myself and Jason have gained an awful lot more as a couple, which is great. We're actually together in the same house, which is amazing. I'm going to be working up the street, which is super. So still feel like I am working from home almost, because I literally have 3 minutes of a walk to work, which is just, I mean, that's a dream come true, really. Yeah, Jason will be home here at the weekends, which is just great. So yeah, Jenny, I do feel that, but I get the question a lot. So yeah, we've gained an awful lot. So it'll be just amazing when we do decide to go on a holiday. We'll just be able to book it and just go from the one country, rather than Jason coming to me or me coming over here and we going together, and then, you know, going our different directions again, coming back from a holiday. So yeah, just the possibilities now. I feel the possibilities are just yeah, endless for myself and Jason. And as well, I'm on the same island as my children, which is just super as well. Keris has already booked a weekend to come down to visit us, which is great. What about the pink door? Yes, we're going to paint the pink door. We're going to paint the door of the shop pink. My solicitor has looked for permission for me to do it, and she replied to me last week to say, do you know what, go ahead and do it. I feel the permission will be granted, and worst case scenario, if it's not granted, then just paint it back. So I thought that was great advice. So that's what we are going to do. At the moment, there's a massive amount of scaffolding on the whole building where my shop is. So, and apparently they are painting all the windows. So I think by the time we have our opening day in May, the scaffolding will most likely still be up, which is a bit sad, but you know, it's what's on the inside that counts. So we will paint the front door. I have a feeling that as the guys are painting the building, they're like power washing it, like level by level, because my front windows and the door and the side windows are just incredibly dirty at the moment. So I don't feel that I don't feel it's time to paint the door yet, because they could end up like power washing the next level up and then it'll be filthy again. But that's an idea as well, Jenny, and Jason was saying that as well, that maybe we should just paint it and blame that the painters picked the wrong colour. So I've been up to the shop. I walked up to the shop yesterday with Lola and we had a little mooch around. I had left lights on by mistake the last time we left. I don't know how I did that, to be perfectly honest, but we turned the lights off. But I suppose it probably looked nice for people going past to be able to see into the shop with some of the lights on. Just gonna have a little drink. Leave scaffolding. They tend to leave scaffolding until they need it for somewhere else. Oh, is that right, Wendy? I have noticed a lot of scaffolding around Poundbury today. Jason says he'll clean it up for the open day. what else have I to tell you all about? I was trying to think of things today actually to chat about, and I was thinking, oh, I have so many things to talk about, and I do. I'm so bunged up at the moment, and funnily enough, I haven't written any notes. But yeah, the sad thing about leaving my house was, I had no problem at all leaving the house itself. It broke my heart to leave my brother and his family next door. So yeah, I'm gonna really miss my neighbours, like big time miss my neighbours. Um, my brother will have a much quieter life without his sister next door, asking him to come back and forth to fix things. So he's always my first port of call when something breaks down, something goes wrong. Um, and yeah, so he'll have a much quieter. Yeah, he's had, God love him, he's had two women to maintain for the last 18 years. So yeah, but yeah, I will really miss them. But they've already planned a little trip over, so I think they're going to do a UK tour because we have family scattered all over the place. So I think they're going to, their plan is to visit my son and daughter in Scotland, and then we have a lot of family in Wales, and that we're quite close to. And I'm looking forward to visiting them myself, I will say. And then he's going to come down and visit us down here. So yes, Joe, Jason will be busier than ever. so so I think they're really going to like it down here. I've done a few little video calls, so yeah. Um, that's funny, Jan. Yeah, I think my brother will like the less maintenance of his sister next door. Bless him. So yeah, that was the only part that I found quite difficult, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, leaving the house didn't matter. It's only blocks at the end of the day, isn't it? So yeah, we're here and we're really happy where we are. As I say, it's like a little dream come true for me. So for the last I guess for the last 6 months, maybe I have felt like I've been like living at work rather than working from home. And I know I've said that a lot. But yeah, I feel like we've got like a new start to life here. We've a whole new chapter. I've loads and loads of plans going forward for the shop, of course. I can't wait for people to come and visit me in the shop. I'm looking forward to putting faces to names. In fact, today it was so cool. We were at the market and we met a lovely lady called Rita, and she lives locally, so that was really cool. She came up to us and said hello, and that was really, really nice. And I felt I knew her already, so it was brilliant. So that was really fun. Kathy, what part of Wales are my family? I have a lot of family around Bridgend, so yeah. Oh, thank you, Inez. Thank you. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to people coming to visit me in the shop. This week I'm actually in the shop. I've got a lot of things to do. I won't be open, and the website won't be up and running again for a week yet because I have a lot of things to do before I can get the website up and running. Oh, thank you, Rachel. I'm actually, the excitement is actually bursting out of every part of me today. I will say, and even yesterday, in all my tiredness, I was just so excited. I was like a child at Christmas in the house here. And even though I have found it like really, I know, Christine, I know, Pink Lady today was brilliant. Even though the whole process of moving has been long, it's actually been really good. It's sort of just because we've had the house rented for the last 6 months, it's been great coming back and forth. And I didn't feel like I was coming into somebody else's house today because we've sort of not far from you. Oh, brilliant, Kathy. Oh, that's so cool. Viv says herself and Matt already planning it, super excited. Oh, I can't wait. And I get to meet Dr. Matt. How cool. So yeah, it's actually felt like, yeah, coming home. So yeah, I was like a child at Christmas yesterday, kind of bringing stuff in from the car and putting things away and all that kind of thing, and a little walk up to the shop and everything. So yeah, as I was saying, I can't open the website yet because I've a lot of behind the scenes, very boring things to do first. So because I've moved to a different country, I have a different currency, I have a different bank account. The only thing that I have in common is that we all speak the English language, just slightly differently. So there's a lot of things to go on in the background, accountancy wise and banking wise, and all the boring crap has to be done in the background on the website yet. And that couldn't be done until March was over because it would just be too much of a mess for the accountant. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff happening this week that you won't see on the front, but it'll all happen in the back. Be overwhelmed on your. I hope we will be overwhelmed on our open day. I just can't wait to meet all the faces. So yeah, this week I will be, yeah, as I say, in the shop and doing all the background stuff. I have to set up my computer. I won't have internet for another week, which is a bit sad because I'll have to do a lot of writing down of things and then come home here and update things on the computer here. Oh, we've just been joined by Mindy. Am I right, Mindy? Mindy really loves Lola, and she often comes to check on Lola. She's lovely. So here's Mindy. Promise I didn't grab her by the throat. So yeah, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, if everything goes to plan, in all the technicalities and everything, hopefully when I talk to you all next Sunday, it'll be from here again because I won't get broadband until Monday. Hopefully the website will be up and running. So I'm aiming for next Sunday to have it up and running again. There won't be an awful lot of new stuff on the website. There will be all the lovely Lisa Taylor fabrics, which I got in, which are just stunning. I've had a lot of my Atelier Jupe fabrics arrive and their new patterns, and there's another box of Atelier Jupe on its way, so I think it'll actually be my first official delivery to the new shop, which is really cool because you all know how much I love Petra and Eva from Atelier Jupe, so it'll be really nice that theirs will be probably my first delivery. So they'll be up on the website. I do have a whole bunch of new fabrics arriving, but I think it's the week after, right? So I really try to stagger the deliveries. And we had planned to move on Friday, and everything did go to plan, which was really good. But I wanted to leave a week before my deliveries would arrive, just in case, because it would be a real disaster if fabrics arrived to the shop and I wasn't moved, because there's nobody to take them in or anything like that. But no, everything went to plan. So yeah, we'll be having a lot of deliveries the week after. Lola is here with me. Oh, so she's here. Fast asleep after her very eventful day today and a walk. So yeah, next Sunday is my plan that we'll have the website back up and running. So I think it's been about 3 weeks since I was able to do a live. Last week I had the kids, Kian and Karis, home, and so sad not to be able. 3 weeks. Oh, wow, Ina's off to India for 3 weeks. Well, we'll still be here when you come back, so don't worry. So yeah, Cian and Karis were home to kind of sort out all of their stuff that they left behind. Yes, she is Larianne. Yeah, I had a chat about that at the very beginning, so yeah, she is. So yeah, I wasn't able to do a live last week. Yeah, because it was our last Sunday, everybody in the house together. So yeah, it's been, I think, 3 weeks since I was here last. And I think in the last time I did a live, I was telling you about all the different updates I was doing to the website, and I'm still working on all of those. So we'll have a slightly fresh new pink when the website is live again. I have a little preview in the Facebook page. So if you are a member of our Facebook page, and as I usually say, there's a link in the description box of this video if you haven't joined it. But there's a little preview in there. It's on one of the posts. I put in a link so you can have a look at how the website's going to look. And I've quite a few nice little additions. I think they are good additions anyway. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do in the background. So I'm going to be very busy this week, and it's actually been probably the best weekend that we could have moved because, of course, Friday being Good Friday and it being bank holiday tomorrow, it's great. I get to have Jason home here for an extra day, which is great. So it'll be kind of all. It'll be all go on Tuesday. I'll be here. Jason will be gone back to work. I'll be going up to the shop. I'll be bringing Lola with me because I want to keep a good eye on her. Oh, lovely, Cynthia. That's really cool. I totally forgot. Yes, Cynthia's wondering what am I wearing. I'm wearing the Maison Fauve Chelsea blouse, the one with the pin tucks here. I absolutely love this, and yes, absolutely. Oh, hi, Judy. Yeah, I love this blouse, and I can't wait to make another one. In fact, I'm really looking forward to having my sewing machines up and running and in place so that I can start sewing again. I feel like it's been forever, like absolutely forever that I've been sewing. I feel like I've missed so much. I know there's some new Maison Fauve patterns coming as well. I have them ordered, so I think it's four. I could be wrong. There's some new patterns coming anyway, and I'm really looking forward to getting those. And I know we've had a lot of restocks in all the Maison Fauve ones as well because Caroline put them all out on the shelves while we were putting the shop together. So my sewing machines are very safely stashed away in their boxes at the moment. I don't per se have a sewing room, Claire, at the moment, but I do have a nice little area in the shop that I've dedicated to where I'm going to have my 3 sewing machines set up, which is great. And they are close to where I do the cutting out of orders. So I will have like a big cutting out desk, very handy, and my sewing machines beside it. So initially I had kind of earmarked one side of the shop where I was going to set up my sewing machines. And after doing my plan, that was the only part of the shop that I changed. When we started laying out the furniture, I just wasn't getting a kind of a good feel from that area being a sewing area. It just didn't work for me. So I've reset it up in a different part of the shop, which is really good because I feel that where I've set it up will feel less worky. It makes sense in my head. So yeah, that'll be really nice. So I've absolutely loads of things planned for the shop. I've been asked a lot about classes and like sewing socials and things like that. And I have to say, I will say yes. I'll say yes to everything, but I won't say yes straight away. So the way I'm going to do things is I'm going to do things by degrees. It's been a huge upheaval for all of us, and I'm the sort of person over the last number of years in running business, I would say to myself, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this, and then I do it all at once and I get exhausted and I get stressed and generally I get ill, and yeah, I just take on too much. So I've learned, and it's probably, is it maturity? I don't know, maybe getting older or possibly learning from my mistakes. I tend to do things by degrees now, and that makes me less stressed because it's no good for anybody. It's not good for your health. It's not good for the people around you, and it's not good for relationships to get too stressed. So I am going to take things by degrees, and I've done that over the last couple of years as well. I've done that with our subscription boxes, and I've done it with our kits. You know, when it feels right, I'll go for it. So I want to settle into the shop, see how the whole space is working, and then, you know, see how maybe the possibility of a class will come together, because I'm going to be on my own for a little while. I am definitely going to do some advertising for Beyond the Pink Door team, but I want to sort of, yeah, settle into it first and just see who do I need for what. And yeah, Jan, I've definitely learned, as I say, by my mistakes, and yeah, definitely getting a little bit older. So yeah, probably yes to everything and yes to more. And I've such a great I've such a great feel about everything. I feel extremely positive about everything. I'm very, very excited about everything, and just need to shake off this old head cold, and then yeah, get on with things. So yeah, I'm going to do, I feel I'm going to settle in a lot this week now once I get into the shop and set up my computer, all things like that, and maybe make a few little changes around the place. I've already got visits from 3 different reps, which is very exciting. And I've seen a lot of new collections coming into my emails that I have to do orders from. There's a new collection from Nerida Hansen. I've already ordered that because that was just so amazing. Have a good community, definitely, definitely. So yes. Oh, sorry, I'm missing some comments there along the way. Sorry about that. And yes, Jason is my weekend assistant. Yes. So I will, yeah, I'll organise what days we're going to be open as well. And again, I'm going to play that by ear as well, because again, I don't want to put pressure on myself or Jason or anybody. But I really am looking forward to, meeting people. Little by little, yes, absolutely. That's just the way we're going to run it at the minute. So I've been, the lady you met may know of someone. Oh, I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure. No, we'll do some advertising, and we'll figure out a job description and all that kind of thing as well. All in, yeah, all in time. So I've had a lot of questions as well about the April subscription box. So all the fabric is cut, it's all here, and I mistakenly left it out in near the front windows of the shop. You don't worry, they're not affected by sunlight or anything, which is really great. The front of the shop gets some sun, but the side doesn't, which is great. But I actually meant to cover them just in case anybody walked past and got a sneak peek of the next subscription fabric. But yeah, we've all the fabric, we've got everything for it. I'm really looking forward to putting it together. You won't need the advertising. So the April boxes will actually be shipped from the shop here in England. I had initially thought that we might be shipping them from Ireland, but myself and Caroline just ploughed on and just been on Google, and Beyond the Pink Door comes up on the map. Yes, indeed it does. We're on the map. I've had some lovely volunteers, absolutely. So yeah, I think I'll have lots of help for the Think Pink boxes this month, which is great. But they will be leaving from the shop here in Poundbury. Excuse the bunged up head. Yeah, myself and Caroline cracked on with cutting out the fabric, and we shipped it all over with the movers. We have it all ready on the shelves. We've got the thread, we've got the haberdashery, we've got the gift, we've everything ready. I don't have the postcard done for it yet. I will admit these postcards they're gonna like just break my heart in that I honestly don't know how we send out some boxes without postcards. They'll be the death of me. Because like we're so vigilant when we are packing up the boxes, and I've tried so many ways of us packing the boxes. So if you've been with us from the beginning, we had the wrapping paper in, we put everything in, then we closed up the wrapping paper, put on a sticker, and then put the postcard on top. And I thought maybe putting the postcard on top was just what wasn't working. So for the last while we've been wrapping them as little parcels and putting the postcard in on top, and then the last couple of boxes we've been wrapping up everything including the postcard, and we still miss putting in the postcard to some. So yeah, the April ones I'm going to have to think of another way of wrapping them. But yeah, we will. But we do send out 400 boxes every month. So a couple of postcards go missing every month, but it really annoys me. Like, it really annoys me. It doesn't annoy me if somebody emails me for the QR code or any of that, but it really annoys me that we've actually made that little blip. Yeah, because, you know, as a sewing person, as a sewist, I am a perfectionist on things like that. Dust and things, I'm not worried about dust and perfectionism like that. But yeah, when it comes down to things like that, that really bugs me. excuse the sipping. So we have 131 thumbs up and we've 334 people watching. So give us the thumbs up. It doesn't annoy us though. Oh, I know, but I know a lot of people collect the postcards. So yes, Lola is snoring in the background. Yes, there she is, snoring away. This, oh, yeah, we love, love, love. We've had lots of lovely feedback about the fabric this month, which is great. And I'm not going to say anything about it apart from that it was fabulous, because I know a lot of our like far-flung boxes haven't arrived yet. So some of our international ones still haven't arrived. So we're talking about New Zealand and Australia and probably a lot of Canada probably hasn't arrived yet. So yeah, yeah, I actually can't wait to make myself something from this month's box because it is so beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So on the subject then of shipping, so I get so many questions, so many emails about shipping, which is absolutely fine, no problem at all. So we're going to be using Royal Mail for the moment. I'm still in the process of having my like shipping portal set up, so it takes time to get all of these things done. Bye, Karen Marie. Oh, I'm sure I will. I'll probably be fine again by Wednesday. So yeah, still waiting on my shipping portal to be fully set up. Lola likes to move around the couch. Don't you, Lola? Yes, the big sleepy head on her. So we'll be using Royal Mail exclusively for the moment to see how that goes. For all of my EU customers, I am registered now with the IOSS, which is called the Import One-Stop Shop. Viv says you had, oh, did you really? Oh, how cool, I missed that. It's called the Import One-Stop Shop. So it just basically means that we get a special number. And when I'm doing my shipping then to, when I'm doing my shipping to anybody in an EU country, I put in my long IOSS number, and that basically then when your box arrives into the customs department of your country, it will show that your duty has been paid on it, so you won't get any duty costs. And I have my fingers crossed that this is going to work. I mean, it should. The IOSS has been something that's been set up basically by the EU. So, I mean, once that number is input into the shipping correctly, then there should be no reason why, if you're in the EU and you get one of our Think Pink boxes or a regular order as well, it's just that I've been getting more emails about the Think Pink boxes. That you shouldn't have any extra customs duties or anything like that because we're paying that all in advance. And I'm just, yeah, I've the fingers crossed because setting it up has been quite an investment for my small little business. So if it doesn't work, I'm going to be very sad about that. But I can't see why it shouldn't. It doesn't make sense that it shouldn't. Oh, Ali was out in the town and missed the Zoom on Wednesday. So yeah, I didn't get to Zoom on Wednesday or Thursday this week for simple reasons that we were trying to gather everything up so that we could move. Sorry, somebody just asked a couple of comments ago, have I finally moved? And yes, we have moved. We're here lock, stock and barrel, apart from a few things today that I forgot to pack. But we won't worry about those things. All, yeah, all very unimportant things. Lola is a great companion. Oh, hi Gina. Gina in Oughterard in Galway. So cool, so nice. So yeah, we had a great time at the market today. So I met a few people and some lovely craftspeople who might be able to supply the so many fabrics. Is that the IOSS works perfect. That's good. That's really good. Good. So yeah, we met a few lovely creators today who are interested in supplying us with a gift for some forthcoming subscription boxes. That's really good. You're in Spain and you don't pay customs. Oh, that's good. So yeah, it's actually quite an easy thing to get registered with the IOSS, which is really good. I expected it to be more complicated. To find a company that does it, I found much more difficult, but the setting up process was really simple once I had done the groundwork and all of that, so that was great. Yeah, it's an extra expense every month, as in it's like another accountancy that has to be paid for, but that's absolutely fine. And I can understand why a lot of businesses don't do it, just don't bother with it, because of the expense incurred in it. But the difference is we actually care. We give a, we give a hoot about people, you know, I can't think of words. Yeah, I am grateful for my loyal Think Pink ladies and my loyal Beyond the Pink Door ladies, and I don't want you getting any like extra costs when your order arrives, because it kind of takes the joy out of it, doesn't it? So yeah, we've all of that covered. So I'm really pleased about that. I am still going to be nervous sending everything out in April, because I'm going to be using a whole new shipping portal, and a whole new way of doing things. So yeah, the first, as they say, the first month is going to be the hardest, because it is kind of like starting all over again. But you know what? We'll get there. We've come this far, so we'll just have to ask for patience, which I know you all have in abundance, as do I. And yeah, onwards and upwards for the next couple of chapters Beyond the Pink Door. It's very exciting. So has anybody got any questions apart from the selling of my house? Is there anything else that anybody wants to ask? Yes. So believe it or not, I've actually run out of things to talk about, and that doesn't happen terribly often. Apart from, please let this cold just disappear. And I really can't wait to go sewing again. I feel like I've missed out on all of the bag making that's going on at the moment as well. So I am really looking forward to doing an order for all the bag making hardware. I'm really looking forward to that. And oh, thank you, Judy. I've never had a hot Bailey, so that sounds really interesting. What are you looking for? What are you most looking forward to sewing? Oh, I just want to sew something. Like, I'm really looking forward to setting up my sewing machines, getting my scissors out, getting all my bits and pieces out, and yeah, just getting sewing. The cats are actually, oh yeah, the cats are actually really enjoying the new house. They've actually settled in so well already. It's, I have to say it's incredible. Now, they're two very different cats. So Wanda, Wanda is more friendly. So if she meets a stranger, she is much friendlier. Please do bag making hardware. Yes, I most definitely will. Definitely. Yeah, Wanda will come up to you to be rubbed. Mindy will shy away, so Mindy is a little bit more nervous. Wanda absolutely loves being outside. Mindy doesn't care. She doesn't really mind if she's outside or inside. But no, I haven't even looked yet, Larianne, for the American. Every time I see those American pancakes, I do think of you. Oh, browse your favorites, and oh yes, I'm so looking forward to that as well. So I felt that Wanda was actually looking very depressed today. She was kind of shying away. She was kind of lolling around the house and laying under one of the beds and just looking. If you could imagine, I can tell how they're feeling by the look of them. So this afternoon I said to Jason, I feel really nervous about it, but I think I'm going to open the door and let the cats go outside. And they went outside and they had a little sniff around, and they did go a little further afield, but they came back and they came into the house and they just went for a sleep. So I'd say they were outside for about an hour. It was a really nice day. I hung out some washing. I felt very domesticated today, and that's when I put out the garden furniture as well. So yeah, tempting fate. Did you put butter on their paws? No, I didn't. I've never heard of that one, Zeb. I did put their cat litter tray outside though. So I know somebody had said to me, if you let the cats out, put their cat litter tray out so they'll know how to find home. They didn't go very far at all. So we've got quite high boundary walls around the little garden. And they did hop over one of the boundary walls But yeah, they came back again, and they seemed kind of satisfied by the little trip outside. And as I say, they went off to sleep then. And yeah, myself and Jason said that they just looked quite satisfied. So that was good. Lola's actually really enjoying going outside. I think she's loving the fact that she can go outside. She can still see the inside, whereas our garden used to be really massive. And it was quite a long trek for a little dog to go for a wee on the grass. Whereas now it's very, very simple. So yeah, she's very settled. So yeah, they have been really settled, which I'm really pleased about, and I feel quite confident to let them out again, maybe tomorrow. So trick is to let them out when they're hungry. Yeah, I did think about that, Viv. Yes, yeah, yeah. I was actually really. I know that somebody had said to me a while ago as well about letting the cats out, that cats are more attached to their property than their owners. But I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but I actually feel like my cats are very attached to me more so. They do follow me around the house, and yeah, because you are happy, they will be too. Yeah, I do feel that, Jenny. Yes, and Lola appears to be very happy as well, which is really good. So yeah, we'll enjoy our time with Lola now for whatever time we have left, which is really nice. Just wondering, do we have new assistants, or has Caroline? No, Caroline hasn't relocated. No, very selfishly, she stayed in Ireland with her family. I just don't understand it. My new assistant at the moment is Jason, until I get a bigger team. Have you remembered to change your address? Yes, I have indeed. Yes, I have changed the address on the microchips and all that. Yes. Thank you, Maria. I'm really looking forward to chatting to my Zoom groups on Wednesday and Thursday this week. I can't wait to see you all. You'll probably see the same sofa behind me. So I hope I've answered everybody's questions this evening, and I hope you've enjoyed my little live from my living room. And as I say, it'll be probably a live from the living room next week again until I get my internet back. So hopefully we will have the first live. I thought you would. Yeah, I did. Hopefully we will have our first live from the shop on what date will it be? Maybe is it the 15th? Is it 7? No, probably the 14th. The 14th. They're female cats, this shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I am looking forward, Viv, to them finding the shop and then coming back and forth. I am looking forward to that. So yeah, I think I'm going to say good night to you all, because I can feel I'm going to need to go and blow my nose, blow my nose, and get on with a nice productive week ahead of settling in and going back and forth to the shop, opening and emptying the car tomorrow, and having a look into Jason's van to see what do we need. Thank you very much, Jen. So I hope everybody has a super week, whatever you're doing, and I hope that for anybody who's not working tomorrow, that you have a great day off. For Easter Monday, can't beat these old bank holidays, can you? They're really brilliant. And I will give you all another update next Sunday from the couch. So yeah, make the most of your week, and I will see you all next week. Bye, everybody.